it switch to windowed mode all on its own? How does it do that? I'm not in control. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're here. We're live. Cool. Hello, everybody. Hey, Sakan, VN, and Softlump. How's it going? Hey, hey. Right off the bat, let's say thank you to Aternus, Ralazor, Achilles Oatmeal, cool name, Robot Quest, Zozuma, The Water Guy, Getao, VisitX, Maxman1010, and Beep the Me for the subs while the stream is down. Thank you very much. And thank you, Softlump, for resubbing right now. Those subs that I just read out might have been resubs. It doesn't show me that on my list. So thank you very much. That's a terrifying smile. Terrifying. Okay, so let me do a Discord announcement because some people have been telling me that they don't know streams are back and they're surprised. So let me do a Discord announcement just this once, and maybe next week or maybe when we start a new game. That'll be just this once. Oh no. Sorry, this gave me an echo. Maybe when we start a new game, we'll do an announcement like that, and apart from that, it'll be just we're live when we're live. I have all these stupid songs stuck in my head from the kids watching, like Genevieve's Playhouse and Blippi and Paw Patrol, and it takes all of my willpower not to sing them on stream because they're just stuck in my goddamn head. Oh god. Click. Sorry. I'm typing out my stream announcement. So I'm not sure how many people are still idling the server, but here's an announcement to say that streams are half back. The current schedule is aiming for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3-hour streams. It'll be like this until the Witcher video is done, after which longer streams will return, and we'll look into reviving the Discord server. Hi. Okay, there we go, and a link to the thing. All right, we're playing Control today and Greedfall, probably Greedfall. I think let's try that Greedfall game next week. That looks good. Okay, so I don't know how many people are gonna get this notification. I don't know if it's inactive or people have shut that down. I don't know, we'll see. It should give me a warning before it goes through, and everyone who's still in the Patreon and Twitch sub should get this because it's in stream announcements. So that should be it. Okay. All right, there we go. Sorry, I have to crack my elbow. All right, let me do a Twitch announcement too. And then we'll get started. Sorry about this. I like to do this while the stream is up, just to make sure that people are coming in and they don't see, you know, nothing. Okay, and that's it. All right, sorry about that. Okay, OBS doesn't look like it's running properly to me, but all the stats are fine, so hopefully the stream's fine. When are you replaying Dengue and Rampa? When I do the video on it, but I don't think I'm going to stream that because it's going to be a lot of save scumming to see different things about it. So not for a while. Thank you to Malevis, TFT Master, Ilsaroth, Galuth, haven't seen you in a while, Ilsaroth, Galuth, and a cat named Doge for the resubs. In case you weren't here for the past couple streams that we've done, I'm not reading messages anymore. I'm just saying a quick thank you when the names come up. I wasn't even doing that at first, but we're trying to compromise between satisfying how Canadian I am and the need to be polite, but also moving the stream along, you know, which is just hilarious since it took us so long to get set up today, but you know, extenuating circumstances. So yeah. After things settle and streaming becomes more regular, I might return to reading the messages aloud, but I find that if I'm reading messages aloud, then I can spend a giant portion of the stream just reading messages, and it's not good. Especially if I've taken a break and I come back. I think there was that one Dark Souls stream where I just stood in Undeadburg and just read messages for 90 minutes. And I'm really surprised a lot of people stuck around for that, but I don't think it's good. Hey Joe, do you still plan on making a video of Bloodborne story? I just finished your trilogy you made a while back. I might do a video one day on all of the Dark Souls kind of storytelling, but I don't know. There's a lot of projects that I said I was interested in doing that I'm probably just going to give myself a blank slate after Witcher's done, and I'm going to reevaluate what I'm going to make with the videos and everything. It's tough to balance the different projects. I also want to make sure that it's something that people still want to know about, you know, like on top of me being interested in making it, because I feel like I've already said most of what I would say in a video like that. Like, it would just be going through evidence and kind of supporting my argument. I think most people know how I feel about stories that are vague now. It's fairly established. So I don't know if it would be worth the time, but maybe. What's the vague ETA on the Witcher video without getting people's hopes up? The vague that I can say is that if I hadn't made the Fallout 76 video, the Witcher video would be coming out. Like, I'd have a release date for it already. Like, I would say it's coming out in this many weeks. Like, I would, like, that's, like, if I hadn't made that video, the Witcher video would be very close, pretty much out. So that's as vague as I can get. Man of Medan is so bad it's hilarious. Would make for a great shorter stream. You'll have a blast, I think, just saying. Maybe we'll do that when, if Greedfall doesn't end up being very good. Will you play the whole of Vampire the Masquerade or just sometime? We'll finish it. I don't know if I'm going to do multiple playthroughs of it all. Because there's like 3 different paths in that, right? Depending on the race that you choose at the beginning. So yeah, the big streams will come back after the Witcher video is done. Thank you, Budraco, for the resub. Sampeka20, thank you very much. Shivbra Weeb, thank you. Did I say thank you, Dragon555? I think I saw Budraco and I went to the bottom list, so thank you, Dragon555. 22 months stamp, thank you. And Bloody Hilarious for the bits, thank you, thank you. Zero Escape and Ace Attorney will happen, yes. Yes. Okay, so I want to find some of the side missions, because apparently those are pretty good. Tab is the map, not M. Forgot what game I was playing there for a second. So we can keep going down to the next objective. Maybe we should do that. The map in this game is very confusing for me. Maybe it's fine for most people, but for me I find it very confusing. Maybe I have to go... it put me back here, put me back to the checkpoint instead of... Is the police siren in the game, or is it outside my house? It's outside, okay. Sorry, that's really distracting. I want to get up there. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. This is completely messed up on the map. What's that all about? Oh, this is the bridge. Sorry, I haven't played this again since last week, and I'm confused all over again. I really want to go get a side quest from the janitor, but I think we have to go up there, and we want to go on the other side of this room. But I can't remember how we did that. Probably not this way. Hey, look, stairs. Okay.
I'm glad to see you're still here.
Okay, so last time we were here with this guy, and in case anyone doesn't know the story of this game, we're trying to find our brother in this SCP-inspired facility where they keep a lot of artifacts, and the inside is bigger than the outside, and it's very strange, and there's not really much to say because we don't really know much so far, but it's actually quite interesting, the story, but I hear it doesn't end very well. How far are you into this game? Someone said I'm halfway done. So you have powers like you can lift corpses up, you can lift concrete out of the floor if there's nothing to pick up, you can make a shield, you have this gun that has infinite ammo, but you just need to let it recharge, and you can change it to different forms. So there's pistol form, there's a submachine gun form, there's a shotgun form, you have an air dash and also a normal dash, so it's just like Hollow Knight. You can take control of enemies, kind of like Witcher's Axie, not that I would know, and make them fight for you. And it's interesting
about that monster.
Oh yeah, he wants to kill a monster. It's interesting, but the game isn't really doing much with it. So in terms of gameplay, the game's kind of dull. But we'll see. How many hours are you in? I think we played this for 6 hours. So if you're just doing the main quest, I think I'm about halfway done. But I've been a little slow at it. So maybe a little more than that, but there's side content that's apparently quite good. And there are these collectibles that are apparently quite good, but we haven't been reading all of them because it's a lot of reading. Swan boat procedures. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of 10 asses. Possible connection to OOP5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resource Department. Background. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Something, located on Lake Something on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Okay, cool. I hope we get to fight it.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Oh, also, she talks to herself, and see this kind of weird stuff right here? I'm not sure how well that's showing up on the stream. That's us, but we're also some... I can't remember what she called us now. Maybe someone in chat remembers. Like, we have a name, so it's not sure if it actually is us or if that's a third entity that's along for the ride, and we're just unknown or whatever. Polaris, there we go. We're Polaris. So I don't know what that is. She also talks to the former director, Trench, and that's separate. That's not us. So that's separate from Polaris. When she's talking to Trench, his shadow shows up on the wall usually. Thank you, Shashwami, for the 19th resub. Thank you, Castrum94 for the new sub with Prime. Welcome to Prime Time. And thank you, Saracen6 for the new sub with Prime as well. Welcome to Prime Time. Thank you very much. Is she breaking the fourth wall? I don't know. I feel like maybe she is. There's been a couple of fourth wall breaks. One was really good at the beginning. There was a gun on the floor, and I said, "Oh yeah, a gun." And then she said, "What? You want me to pick it up?" And it was kind of spooky. But not really, because it's a video game. But, you know, it was a little spooky. What's this?
Shit. They're shattered. Not a single... What the fuck?
I like the prism effect. Okay, this is the most interesting enemy so far. Maybe explain to the stream what SCP is. SCP is a communal writing exercise that takes place online where people can upload stories around this fictional facility called SCP.
Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
Which are little horror stories, but they're not always scary. Sometimes they're just kind of cool, about entities and paranormal objects that they find in the world, and they're trying to contain it. So, yeah, some of them are actually really fucked up. I don't want to say the one that I'm thinking of right now, but if you've read SCP at all, you know what one I'm talking about. There's one that is genuinely really fucked up and disturbing, not in a horrific way, in like a horror movie kind of way, but in a just like the gross, really disturbing, fucked up kind of way. Give me the number. I can't remember the number. I'm not that familiar with SCP.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from a threshold quarry.
Yeah.
So the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The code's Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast.
Huh.
Get it? We can do that again.
I always wonder when a game has, you know, like obviously the game has graphics, right? Like I know this sounds stupid, but that is a recording of an actual person. So like, does she recognize that in games? Like in all games like that, it's like, is she like, wow, that's really good graphics, or is she like, yeah, that's normal. Like this is just abstracted. I always wonder about that sort of thing. Like if we saw Pope in that, would she be an actress, or would she be like the 3D model? Like, hey, it's me. The one I'm thinking, everyone's like, why are you leaving us hanging? Let me see if I can say this without revealing it. It's they've set up this containment thing where they have to perform a ritual on a child every day, or else the world will end. And that should be enough if you've read it, that you know what I'm talking about, and maybe someone else can say the number if you want to go read it.
This should get us into the quarry.
That's the most fucked up one that I read. BlackRock has led the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of ass density that nullifies all resonance within a range of ass to ass. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. But not all of the SCP ones are like that. I don't even know if even most of them are like that. There's one that's like a monster that they found in a field, and nothing can kill it. Like, they bathe it in acid. They've tried to kill it so many times, and it just laughs at it. Like, there's nothing that can be done to it. That's, I think, the second most famous one. The most famous one is the one that it can only move if you're not looking at it. It's a monster that if anyone ever takes its eyes off of it, it can teleport. So it's exactly like the Weeping Angels, isn't it? I think so, from Doctor Who. It's exactly like that. But there's one that's like a machine that when you put something into it, there's like 3 settings. It can be like refined, very refined, or finely refined. Like, there's 3 settings, and they put in metal, and when it's refined, it comes out as screws and stuff like that. So some of them are just interesting.
Right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy.
The most interesting I found about SCP...
Feel sane.
Wow, she's not done yet. The most interesting... Oh, fucking hell.
Just the right kind of insane.
How dare the game have dialogue while I, the streamer, is trying to talk? Sorry. That's not the game's fault at all. The most interesting thing I found about SCP is that the collaboration will have writers having previous SCPs... I'm not sure if that's the right terminology, if you can call them SCPs or cases, interacting with other ones. So like I said, there was that factory thing, or the machine that you can put things in and it comes out refined. Well, other people have gone in and like written like, what if my SCP interacted with that, you know, or what if this other SCP that's really, really dangerous tried to kill that one that can't be killed, you know, what was your reaction would be, that sort of thing. It's interesting, but I feel like it's gone downhill from one of the later ones I've read, and there's just too many of them. I think there's over like 2,000, isn't there? Maybe it's even more than that. It's gotten to a point where it kind of feels like, oh, I know where we are. It kind of feels like that episode of Family Guy where it cuts to Stephen King, and it's like, what's your next book going to be about? And he just looks around the room, and he's like, and he picks up a lamp. It's going to be about a lamp. A ghost lamp. Ooh, like that. That's pretty much kind of where it's gone, but I don't know, I'm not that much into it, so yeah, but it is interesting. I feel like this game isn't really doing much with the setting like it could. I'm sorry, but do we know how the protagonist has her abilities? She didn't have any when we came in, apart from the Polaris that's riding with her, which might be us or it might be not. And she got the gun when she found the dead body of the director. Okay, so I should backtrack. So this place is called the Oldest House, which is in the middle of New York City, and no one can find it unless they are guided here in some way. So I think I guess someone was the first person who was brought here was by an accident or something. I have no idea. Maybe it's explained that in a journal entry somewhere. So Polaris has let us get here when it was on lockdown, and no one should have been able to get in. And we kind of went through the facility that can change its shape inside, like a hallway can turn into a room if you turn around and go the other way. Although the game hasn't done that again since that at the beginning. And we found the director who had just killed himself by shooting himself in the head with the gun that we're wielding right now. And because we picked up the gun, we're now the new director, because apparently it's just King Arthur fantasy around here. And we are now the director, and we're in charge of the facility, but we're kind of like Bethesda in charge, where, you know, we're taking orders from everyone else. And we get new powers from finding new artifacts. So this gun is an artifact that has changed shape throughout time. It used to be a sword, now it's a gun, and we have this dodge from a carousel horse, I think, that we found, and this was from a spooky safe that we found. I can't remember what the other ones were. We don't have many though. It actually sounds pretty interesting. It's really interesting. I really like the setting, but apparently it doesn't go anywhere. And it's just same interior location after same interior location. How many hours are you in? About 6 hours. Thank you, Color Plant, for the 8-month resub. Thank you, 10tricks.7 for the 14-month resub. Thank you, Sea Snack or Sea Snake for the 7-month resub. Thank you, The Divine 1998 for the 15-month resub. Thank you very much. And thank you, Big Ol' Ryan, for the 11-month resub as well. Thank you very much, Ryan. Game looks like a big missed opportunity for something great. Yeah, I was speaking to some people the other day about it, and I was thinking about how I think I would have preferred it if it was a Metroidvania and there was no main story to follow in the way that it is right now, very guided, very go here, go here, go here. Instead, you just had kind of vague objectives and you were able to just explore and find powers that unlock different areas. Like at one point I was able to get across a bridge using the dash ability and a broken bridge, and the game wouldn't let me through the door on the other side because I hadn't gone around and opened the bridge the proper way by hitting a button yet, and that was a little annoying. But I think I would have preferred more free exploration and getting more powers and finding these stories organically. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator Yusuke met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. This is a thing in... It's very popular idea in... Is it China or South Korea? It's not Japan, right? Is it South Korea or China? It's Korea. Chat says Korea. The idea that if you have a fan on in the room with the windows closed, that it'll use up the air somehow and you'll suffocate. And apparently it's quite a it's quite a widespread belief, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a few people believe it and it's kind of overblown. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm their certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world with the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communications with public bodies. With all due respect, William S. Powers. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So this is kind of similar to the idea I had for a story once that I still hope to write one day. It's similar to this, but they wouldn't have like objects of power or whatever. It would be like a trying to keep the existence of paranormal entities under wraps, like vampires and stuff. Not objects themselves. Although maybe objects would be more interesting. It's definitely more original. Imagine this game, but it was just Jesse and Polaris and Trench showing it to push the main story every now and then. Yeah, I feel like it's not just about the story guiding you too much. It's also that like you can't explore the map as you want with the different powers that you have. You have to go through certain orders. I'm guessing anyway. Like I felt like I couldn't really get anywhere without following the markers, and yeah, I don't like key cards. I would prefer the powers were opening it up, and I could focus on exploring instead of map staring.
Elevator's broken. Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Maybe too many invisible people are on it. Would you rather the game be linear with Jesse acting as an agent of the Bureau and tracking down objects of power? Oh, it would be a completely different game then. But like, maybe that would be a better game overall. I don't know. Oh, and it keeps throwing these mini side quests at you from time to time, which I don't really understand the point of. Also, there's a big inventory where you can like look at mods that you can disassemble and shit. Like it's really weird. It's like someone made a game and then some guy on the upper management level came in and said it doesn't resemble a video game enough. Do all this shit, you know? Which probably isn't what happened, but that's how it feels. Oh, he's dead. I feel like you might have a better experience only using the map to orient yourself instead of using the written signs to navigate. I think so too. Like, but because the map is here, I'm leaning on it, and I feel like I'm more confused because of the map, strangely enough. Because as soon as I hit it, I'm like, okay, well, where's the objective? Okay, well, how do I get to the objective on the map instead of just following the signs? So maybe I should stop using the map. But I probably won't. It'll just be like instinctive reaction, open it up. How's the difficulty of the game? Anything you have to redo? I died on a couple of these side missions, I think 2. And I died on a boss because I didn't realize I was standing next to one of these things that can explode. But overall, the game is very, very easy. Like, it was just some really, like, dumb things I didn't realize that got me killed. I think I've only died 3 times. Maybe 4 times, I don't know. And I'm not playing very well either. Like, I'm playing quite sloppily. Just standing in there, just tanking bullets for the most part. I'm missing a lot of my shots. Like, maybe, and I do stress the maybe you shouldn't have been able to get energy to use these powers without landing hits. So sort of like a Hollow Knight Soul system, that you can't use these really bullshit powers without having shot something. And I don't know, maybe there should have been regenerating health instead of picking up health off the floor so you could use cover and not have to kill things to get your health back. I don't know. Normally I'm against regenerating health, but it does have its uses. Twitch banners are a pain in the ass. Is there something wrong with mine or the stream or something? Or is it just a general comment? You tweeted about Greedfall for next week. What is that game? I don't think I've heard of it. Hold on, let me read this. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. This Blackrock shit is tough. We're going to... Oh, did it come from the Big Pooh monster? We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. The dimensions for these slabs of Blackrock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. Greedfall is a game that I only found out about a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a week ago. I think it's an open world kind of RPG with combat that actually kind of looks like The Witcher 3. I've seen a lot of posts about it recently, and people are thinking it's going to be decent. So I thought we'd try it out for a stream or two and see. Excalibur sheath heals the wearer, so there's even an in-world justification for generating health. Yeah, there you go. I think it says, yeah, like, it said that this gun was once Excalibur and some other mythological weapons. Yeah, I just feel like the gameplay isn't... This is like a first pass of gameplay. Like, the systems don't really work that well together. They're not synergizing. I don't know. I just feel like every combat is shoot until I'm out of ammo, then throw shit around until I'm out of energy. By then my ammo's back. Shoot until I'm out of ammo. Then I have some energy back. You know, that's it. That's all of combat. I don't really need to use this ever unless I'm getting out of grenade, but I can just pick them up with this ability anyway, and that's every single combat encounter is just doing that over and over and over. Oh, we're not grabbing that. Okay. Is that one of those things that we can't kill? Because it sure looks like it to me. Ooh, you're level 5. What if we use you guys to kill it? Follow me, vomiting guys. No. No. Okay, I give up. Joe, with Hurricane Dorian 150 miles away from me. Oh shit, sorry. Have you ever lived through a major natural disaster? No, I haven't. I'm gonna die in the game though, but no, I haven't. I've been lucky. Oh, we died. Okay. I blame chat because I was reading chat. Greedfall was developed by the same people who made Bound by Flame and Technomancer, and those games were very mediocre. Yeah, I'm not expecting great things from Greedfall. It just looks interesting. I haven't played either of those games. Thank you, Jishy Joshi, for the 22-month resub with Prime. Thank you very much, Jishy Joshi. I think I said your name right the first time, for maybe the first time. Does the game have a loot? Yes, it does. It has personal mods and weapon mods, and you can deconstruct them for whatever this is, and then when you're back at the bonfires you can make new guns and different mods. This gun we're using right now, so this is the version we had at the beginning, the pistol, just a normal handgun, and then this version is something that we have to build and unlock. There's also a shotgun version that we unlocked, but we're using this for now. I prefer assault rifles to shotguns in games, especially considering we already have kind of a close-up weapon with the melee ability. That she just had at the beginning, so maybe that's what Polaris gave her, was this? But yeah, we've always had this. With how many games to play, how do you decide what games you want to make a video on and what games you won't? What do you mean? I'm just a Witcher channel. The serious answer to that is that that's a difficult question, and usually it's some combination of, do I think people want to hear about it? Do I want to make a video on it? Like, do I want to discuss it? And do I think I could make something interesting on it? It's that kind of mix. But sometimes it can be disheartening when, you know, you're really invested in a topic. Like I really enjoyed playing and talking about Obra Dinn, and then the video goes up and it doesn't really do all that well because either people don't want to hear me talk about Obra Dinn or people just don't really give a shit about Obra Dinn, that sort of thing. So it has to be a balance of those three. But after which I don't know how that's gonna go. Okay, I can totally make that with the dash. Obra Dinn is amazing. I agree, yeah. Obra Dinn was really good. I mean, you told me not to watch it if I didn't play. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah, and that's the right decision. You should definitely play it first. But I think the point I'm making is more that a lot of people didn't play Oberdin for some reason. I don't think Lucas Pope advertised that at all. He just kind of was like, I made Papers, Please. I don't really have to. Maybe he did, and I missed it. But it felt like that game just came out. It's like, oh, here it is. It's out. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? And most people haven't heard about it. Really? Whoops. Okay, I feel like I can get up there, but I'm getting the distinct impression that we're not supposed to just yet. Especially when I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, come on, game. Like, that's high enough. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh. Okay, well, I think we're done, right? There's no way we're climbing that. Okay, where are you done? Sorry to waste everyone's time. Joe is bad with reading chat. Pepe hands. I'm sorry. It is. I do struggle with trying to read chat and play the game at the same time. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. You could stack more stuff, probably. If we got a bunch of stuff in there, but it doesn't feel right to me. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Will you play Ion Fury in the future? You seem to enjoy Dusk, and it's pretty much about as amazing. Oh, is it? Okay, I enjoy Dusk. I didn't enjoy trying to render the Dusk streams together into one stream to go on YouTube. That was pretty bad. Okay, this is kind of butt. Thank you, Sounds Mad, for the 19-month resub. Hope you're doing well, Sounds Mad.
Whoa. Not what I expected.
Okay, so last time we went over here, right? So this time we're going the right way. Oh, that looks cool. Is it a reflection of a pond, or what? Do you happen to know a certain gem of a game called Crusader Kings 2? I've heard about that. That's a kind of game I really want to get into, but I haven't had time. Maybe that would make a fun stream one day, that people who really know that game can hand walk me through trying to play those games. They're supposed to be what you go to when you think that Civilization is too shallow, right? I really like the Civ games. Alright, so we just unlocked a shortcut. Seems kind of a waste of time, to be honest, but okay. Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loves so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. That's not what we picked up, wasn't it? Wasn't it a no smoking reminder? All Bureau personnel are reminded to kindly not smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry area is technically an outdoor space, it is still a part of the Bureau, and therefore the no smoking rule does apply. People are people. Not only is it considerate towards your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting the harm of secondhand smoke, it is also prudent to avoid any risk of gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. Thank you for understanding. I like that shows quite a deep amount of thought for how people would act here, and hopefully it's not just, hey, if you make something explode in the quarry, it's going to be bad. I like that detail. Can't wait for the 300-hour long Europa Universalis 4 stream. Yeah. Are they made by the same people? They have two series with different names that are kind of like this similar game? Or are they just look similar and they're actually quite different? Yes, Paradox. Where did all those come from? Easy game, by the way. Are we done? Is there one more? Oh yeah, I thought there was one more. Oh, is there one more after this? Because no, he's damaged. I don't think he just spawned. Remember the shield Joe? Does that work against the big exploding guys? Because it feels like it shouldn't. But maybe it does. Like, those guys use similar shield and we launch through that, so I would say an explosion would do more. But maybe that's how you protect yourself if they get too close. That looks neat. Neat is the word of this stream's season, by the way. Everything's neat. Have I ever played Rust? No, I haven't. Okay, I thought there was something to interact with here because Polaris is letting us look at it, but I guess we just need to charge them up with the energy cubes. During my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of ass-eating. The whole team was ass-eating, aligned and staring in a uniform direction. The city in the distance. City? What? Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained ass-eating for more than 25 minutes. Wow. Until I had to resort to literally eating ass after... Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. What city? Oh, by the way, on the latest episode of Joe's Bad Opinions, I kind of think Stranger Things Season 3 was the best one yet. Sorry. I know that's going to hurt a lot of people, but I would go 3-1-2. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Best one, but still terrible. Wow, that's even a hotter take. That take is molten. Good job. God damn, I'm impressed. I obviously have much to learn. How do I get up there? Because there's like something up here, right, that I can get to? Even Rage Monster Sheriff in the first half. That was a bit odd, and I was annoyed that the characters were acting strangely. But then I remembered the title of the show. No, I don't know. Like, it kind of makes sense. It's not completely out of there, you know, but it's. I don't know. I really liked how it built in the third season compared to 1 and 2. And I don't want to spoil anything, but there were a lot of moments where like I audibly said out loud, "Holy shit!" and it went places I wasn't expecting it to. For fuck's sake. Ever seen The Good Place? Yeah, Lily and I watched the first 2 seasons of that, and we like that show a lot. We haven't seen season 3 yet, and I think season 4 they announced is the last one. It's not getting canceled. They want to end it. So, analysis on Stranger Things. When I almost did a video on The Haunting of Hill House because I was interested in that, and I thought some people might enjoy a video on that. Okay, so we hit the button here to open it. I love The Good Place so much. Yeah, The Good Place is really, really good. Are you keeping a backup of the stream VODs for when your kids grow up? There's no way they're gonna watch that.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Dave Grohl once said that his kids don't give a single shit that he's in the Foo Fighters, so I don't think my kids are gonna give a shit that I was streaming. They're not gonna watch them. That's because the Foo Fighters suck. Ooh, I actually don't have a strong opinion on the Foo Fighters. They're okay. I like some of their songs, but I don't have a strong opinion on the Foo Fighters. Are you going to do the side stuff in this game? Most people online say the main story is bad, but side quests are great. We'll do some of them. Next time we get to a checkpoint, I'll teleport to the janitor's thing, and we'll see some of them. All right, are we done in here? We looked at the map. Okay, so there's an elevator on that side, so I guess we were already there. Do we go back through? Oh, there was a building that we missed in here? No, we went through there already. Okay, so there's something up there. This kind of reminds me of a Breath of the Wild shrine a little bit. So we're already near the exit, and I jumped off. My bad. Huh. This is not the way. What's up there? Come on. No, it's not happening. Unless... Have you compared this game to Dark Souls? Yeah, of course. Okay, I guess we don't go that way. We come back down here later? Huh. Do we ride on one of those things? Our goal right now is to speak with Marshall, but can we get to places we're not supposed to be yet? Let's just leave. Whoops, sorry, I'm trying to rechat as I'm running around and I keep running into things. So there's a secret area that we missed down there where those exploding, vomiting guys were, but... Oh well. 5% the siege duration. I don't really care about siege. What's this other ability? Inquiring data pawns want to know. Let's get some more health. Health is never wasted. And do we have any new weapon forms? Upgrade grip. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Alright, so we just upgraded the grip. And we can get Pierce, which is apparently pretty good, but eh. Oh, that's just for the pistol. Shit, how do we upgrade the spin? Maybe it was there and I just missed it. Headshot damage. We don't do headshots. Huh, will that work on spin? Probably not, but here we go. Okay, let's go to see the janitor. He apparently has some side quests sometimes. From Ventilation, I believe. Was there a challenge run you did for a game that was particularly interesting? I don't know. Like I spoke about challenge runs I did in Hollow Knight. The most interesting challenge run I ever did for me, which most people won't give a single shit about because most of you probably haven't played this game because it's so old. It's not an unknown game. It's just most people haven't played it. Was I played through Dungeon Keeper without ever claiming a portal on any level, unless the portal was already claimed when you started the level. Because obviously I can't unclaim a portal. I think when that happened, I just threw all the monsters back in, and I had some fun doing that. I also didn't allow myself to take a creature from a past one. I didn't do a monster transfer, so I had to rely on monsters that you can find natively in the world, and also like making your own through being an undead keeper. And I thought that was interesting, and it changed the game significantly. Okay, so there was a board, right? Okay, here we go. What a mess. Clear the clock. Again? Finland for holidays. Travel Finland. Everyone knows Finland doesn't exist. It's a fake country set up in the deals after World War II so Japan could continue fishing. Fake country. Water. Oh, hydrated bot's here. How's it going? Stay hydrated, bot. You've been live for just over 1 hour. By this point, your broadcast, you should have consumed at least 4 ounces of water to maintain optimal hydration. I haven't. I don't have a drink. I've been bad. Okay, where's I want to do one of these. Let's go do one of these and see what you get for it. Because we've only done 2, and the first time I died because I didn't realize that they were being healed, and the second time we let the guys die because I didn't realize I had to protect them. So, let's go. Oh, I didn't even check the map. Thank you, Uno Octium 118. Uno Octium 118. I think that's better. Thank you. Thank you for the 3-month resub. Sorry that I can't say your name. Thank you very much. Ritual Division. It's right here. Okay. Crusader Kings 2 is my favorite Paradox title. It focuses a lot more on specific characters. If it helps your understanding it, I think it's more fitting to call it a strategy RPG. Is that the one where you can, like, you have to marry off your characters to create, like, a dynasty and shit? Can you make a bear be king, though, named Sir Barrington? Ooh, okay, this is harder. Huh. Okay, so with the side content or these side missions, I can't just stand there and soak bullets. I have to move. Interesting. Okay, I'll do that next time we have it. That's not easy. No, it's a dynasty, not a dynasty. I thought you pronounced it dynasty, and then I heard someone say dynasty, and I was like, oh, I've been saying it wrong all along. But no, it is dynasty. Because that's how I usually say it. But then I heard someone else say it. I'm like, oh, I've been saying it wrong. I'm such a scumbag. Down here, ventilation through the janitor's office. It looks like. What if both are correct? Oh, like Mario and Mario? Yeah. For the for the Witcher video, I had a list of all the different names I could have for Geralt, and I was gonna say his name differently every single time that I said Geralt throughout the whole entire video. Geralt, Gellert, Gellant, Gerald, Jim, you know, just the whole video whenever I say his name. But like I say his name like 5,000 times, and I only have like 100 different names for him, so I can't do it. But yeah, that was my idea. Okay, why is this not here? Why what? I don't understand. Is the map wrong? Is this underneath it? Is this like is this one over here? That's here. Okay, we have to go to the pump station. Ventilation. Janitor's office. There were signs back there, weren't they? Coolant pumps. Is there anything near that? And I think maybe we have to go to NSC coolant pumps and go the other way. So it's this way. I don't like that the map is wrong. And it seems like it's wrong because there is a way to go that way too. Witcher 2 has that problem too. The map is wrong. It drove me crazy. Did we go in here? The map has layers. The light one is above you, but see above the T. Like the janitor's office is the same color. It's all dark gray, and above the T up to the north, that's there, and that's the same color as the one south from the A, and that's not there. So I don't understand. Unless I'm completely misreading the map, like according to the color code, it should be there. It has layers like Shrek. Yep. Yep. Oh, was I supposed to go in that elevator? It doesn't say. Elevator goes down. So yeah, that's the coolant pumps. Yeah. Okay. Do you plan to release Witcher video in parts or one whole 6 hours long piece? It's more likely to be in 6 hour parts, but if I can upload it in one big part, I will, but I might not be able to. I'm gonna have to spend some time figuring that out. That hit him? God damn. And that didn't? Oh, he's dead. Okay, I remember this room. This is where we died to the boss fight because he blew up something next to me. So, do we have a key card that we didn't before that allows us to get through a room up here?
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
It's the shit monster again. Where's a squirrel when you need one? Containment procedure for the water cooler. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the new form, description, altered effect. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail tube, spoon. The item is able adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. Oh, it's a mimic. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula 1 point... Is that a 1 or an L? No, the 1 is different. What is that? Okay. Causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. Background. The item was initially discovered within the Bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside intentionally or otherwise, it is resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival in the oldest house is unknown. Roman numeral, maybe. Okay, so 1 energy receptacle, 2 energy receptacles. Three energy receptacles. 2 energy receptacles. Oh, that was the door that we just closed. Sorry, I was reading chat. Are any plans on playing an Ace Attorney game? Yeah, when Witcher's done, we're going to be playing. I don't know what the order is. I think the first one is going to be.
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it.
That's not turning. You just mimed that. Everyone saw it. We all saw you just mime that. I don't know what the order is. We're probably going to be Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines versus Predator first. And then in any other order, David Cage games, Ace Attorney, Yuzuka Zero, and I think there's one more I'm forgetting. Those are the ones that I have that I've promised to play. And I also really want to play, but those are the ones I've promised.
I sincerely hope we never meet again.
3 ability points for that. Damn. You promised to play Fate Stay Night. You're probably forgetting that right now, but trust me, you did. Oh, did I? Oh, sorry. Okay, well, that's on the list too. And Uni Miko, whatever that game is. The 500-hour visual novel. We promised that one too, right? That was the side content? Okay, who lied to me that the side content's way better? Umineko. Okami. I like to play Okami. Okami's looks really interesting. It looks like it won't stay good the whole way through, though. Can anyone confirm that? Are there parts in Okami where you're just kind of like, you know? Because I heard that's a long-ass game. I used to like long games almost exclusively. If you told me like 15 years ago or so, it's like, hey, this game is only 20 hours, I'd be like, ooh, what's the fucking point? But now if a game is longer than, say, 25 hours or so, I start to be like, okay, it better have a good reason to be this long, and I'm not really enjoying it that much, and let's go. But if it can go, you know, for that long, like Hollow Knight, then it's like, yeah, that's great. Okay, so there's another fast travel point to the west. Okay, maybe we should just do that. Maybe we should only look at the map for fast travel points to refresh our memory about them, and that's it. Persona 5 for horror. Persona 5 might be the longest game that I've ever enjoyed. However, just like Xenoblade Chronicles and Danganronpa, like, I don't know if I would have enjoyed that game nearly as much if I hadn't been streaming it. So, I don't know. Where are we? We're on top of the coolant pumps. Oh, I didn't even know this was here. Cool. Lynn. Alright. Like stylized games like Okami, they age fantastically. Yes, they do, yeah. Are you saying you didn't enjoy Witcher 3? Ooh. No comment. I'm not gonna answer that. Think I'm crazy? What is our head made out of? I guess it's the power of whatever the psychic force that we have instead of her head, but like holy shit. We are going the wrong way. No man would admit to not enjoying The Witcher 3. No, I enjoyed The Witcher 3. I just have 55 problems with it. No, it was a good game. I kind of want to jump through there, but I also don't want to have to play this game for 8 more streams, so we're going to leave some secrets untouched, and maybe we come back there later. Like, who knows? These are not the kind of streams to do this on. Sorry if that's disappointing anybody, but that's just how it is right now. Thank you for the bits, Luckiest Lobster, and thank you for the Nusuba Prime Cold Oxygen, which reminds me that Oxygen Not Included is out of early access now, and I haven't had any time to play it. That's one of my favorite games. I love Ani. Thank you, Cold Oxygen. How many Smuggler's Caches did you get across all your playthroughs? My first playthrough, I got all of them. And let me tell you, that's literally 5 hours of my life I'm never getting back. Speak with Marshall. Okay, is the janitor gonna have another thing? Let's go look. Maybe you do them in order. My main problem with the Witcher series is every character I met was a terrible person. Did you play Witcher 3? Not all the characters in Witcher 3 are terrible people. Is Kalkstein a terrible person? Witcher? I need ghoul blood. For my experiments. Get it quickly. Witcher? Would you agree to an autopsy? My main problem with Witcher 3 is Yennefer. Okay, no side quests. Alright, so I guess we come back here every so often. Do you just find side quests out in the world? Because we found some of them earlier. Would the janitor have led us there if we hadn't found them? Why wasn't there a fast travel point right next to the janitor's office? God, I bitch so much. I'm the bitcher. Central executive, okay. Some you pass by, some are hidden. Okay. Can you reveal what your favorite part of The Witcher 3 is? The credits. I mean, I know exactly what my favorite part of The Witcher 3 is, but that would spoil a big part of the video. I'll just say Novigrad. That's an easy and technically correct, honest answer. Novigrad.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
Oh, they were smoking.
An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Let's all ask Joe 1,000 tiny questions so we can puzzle together the video for ourselves. Is there a wiki that's open that you guys are updating? Thank you, True Locomo, for the 10-month resub. Thank you very much, True Locomo. Or Locomo. I hope I'm saying that right one of those 2 times. How often did you shave Geralt? Willingly, never.
Nobody respects the clipboard.
Nobody suspects the clipboard.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately.
Tell us about Dylan.
I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
Yeah.
This is it. She knows.
I don't know anything.
17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codenamed P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him.
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
For 17 years?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question.
What?
Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan.
We don't even know what's going on.
I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
It's Dylan. Mission complete. Threshold. My brother's keeper. Alright. Time to go back to the janitor's office to see if there's a new side quest. Womp womp. Check wardrobe. I know you're being tongue-in-cheek with Witcher comments, but do you feel being obsessed with a project like this could make you more negative than if you played it and moved on? No, not really. I know people think that could happen, but wait, what? How do we change our outfits? I thought it was on this menu. Board countermeasures. Kill enemies with service weapon in any mode. Why would we have to accept these? Why don't you just give them to us? Oh no. It's only in the main area you can do stuff. Yeah, I know some people think that can easily happen, but I really don't think it does. Usually my personal enjoyment is on the first playthrough, and when I'm not really thinking that actively about how I'm going to look at it taking up the screen. Think about how the video is going to come together all that much. Obviously I still am, but it's not that much of an active part of it. But I find I can separate quite easily between the stuff I'm doing for a video and stuff I'm just playing for myself. Sometimes I don't make that distinction as clear as I could have, which is with the case of the Odyssey video, where, you know, a lot of people are saying that the only reason I didn't like it was because I forced myself to go and get every single moon. But as I said in the video, only once, I think, it's probably the only thing in the video that I only say once, is that I only went and got all the moons so I could do a comparison of how many good moons there are to finish the game with the 550... Right? Is it 500 or 550 amount that you need to get to the true ending? And that's all. That's only what I judged it against. Oh, there is one. Cool. What a mess. Talk to the plants. Okay, we need to go to Central Research first. It's 500, not 550? That makes more sense. 500 is a better number. Joe, why do you hate games? I hate games so much. I'm just a big faker. Wait, that guy's name is Ahti? That's a Finnish sea god. He's from Finland. The fake country. The conspiracy that you're a part of, Wuggy. I called him Thor, I think. He's the Janeth Thor. Destroy the hiss nodes. Alright, where are we going? There's one.
Talk to the plants. Small talk was never really my strong suit. Small talk was never really my strong suit. At least they can't talk back.
Did she just say that twice? You're from Finland is my favorite way of saying you're such a fake person. Joe has 3 kids, so his dad jokes have got more powerful now. Lily got me a book of dad jokes for Christmas, and I just threw it in the garbage. I didn't need that. There was nothing in there that I didn't already know. Material astral blip. No, I still have it. I didn't throw it in the garbage. I keep meaning to bring it up and put it in this room so I can read some shitty jokes on stream. Oh, whoops. We might have been able to watch that. Synchronicity is a phenomena long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce Ass Eater's behavior by the close of 1959. Once done... Okay, we have to find something else, not ass eating all the time. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity? Which one? Isity? I think it's Isity, will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to file something for full report. The toxicity of our city. Very good song. Wait, so what did we get for doing that? We got some reward for the mini side quest that we did real quick. I hate these so much. Talk to the plants. Oh, it's here. It's in the same place. Okay. Hi. So she started talking down here, so is it one of these?
I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh?
Joe, the side content is the best. It's the best part of the game.
I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
Why do I keep hating video games? Why did the scorpions sing the frog? Oh, there's one.
I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
I like these plant walls. Probably missed one already. I ran past one. Do you know, even when I play games now, when I'm not streaming, I think of what chat's reaction would be if they would watch me not get something instantly. He's missed it. He doesn't know. That goes through my head. I'm like, oh shit, what would Seth BS be saying right now if he could see me playing this fucking game? You know? There's one.
Do you have a family? I have a brother. I miss him a lot. Okay, technically we're out of the area now, but maybe there's still some around here. They say I'm the director, but what does that mean? I have no experience in leadership roles. I have no on-the-job training.
What does it mean? Why isn't this open yet? Meanwhile, Ati's like watching us on the security cameras, snickering him to himself. She's actually talking to the plants as he hits the button that makes his robotic plants like grow back to their normal position. She's actually doing it. Oh, we haven't gotten over there before, have we? Is this porn?
It's done. It's just one large-scale HRA. It's an easy choice, no choice. It's there now. Protecting the most important thing from what's coming. I'll be there inside. Ready to be blown away. Agents. Ready for the journey. To be blown flying into the world. Ready to see. To understand.
Is that the same actor? He looked different. I guess he wasn't wearing his glasses. I love that song. Where's the plant? Why does it keep defaulting to the top one instead of one of the new ones? Dear Dr. Darling, I feel I must inform you of the very questionable documentation I am seeing from Underhill's desk. Oh no, she clearly has no concept of what the mold is. She claims there are microorganisms responsible for constructing the mold. Ridiculous. It's a rapidly growing fungus not dissimilar to kudzu. She's fabricating complexity to justify her absurd budget demands. Speaking of which, I find it interesting that an old friend of yours gets her budget approved with no questions asked. I wonder if the Operations Oversight Committee would be interested to learn of that. Yours in estimation, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Damn. Would you have to try the Code Vein demo? Oh, that went off the screen. Sorry, 1 second. It released today, and I think it would be a fun stream. Yeah, okay, if we beat Control tomorrow, we'll try the Code Vein one if it's still available. Is it on console, though, or is it on Steam? Because if it's on console, that's going to be a gigantic pain in the ass to set up. Huh? That was it? I only had one chance, and I blew it? Mom spaghetti? What? I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. As long as it's on PC, if we finish Control tomorrow, then we'll play that on Thursday with maybe something else to try. But I'm gonna play that, I think, when it comes out. We'll do a couple streams of Code Vein. Because I'm a slut for Dark Souls, so I'll play anything that's like it. It's a plant. How is it hiding from... It's in the bathroom. It's in the bathroom. It's in the bathroom. It's in the other bathroom. This was a fake out in this bathroom. It's in the other bathroom. This is not it. If I hold the right mouse button down, a red tracking of the plant should show up, right? Like where its roots conveniently scraped along the floor, and even though it's been 10 days since this event occurred, it's still there. Even though it's been raining non-stop for those 10 days, it'll still be there, right? And we can follow it. That's how we find the plant. Joe, did you like the new 2 album? Not really. I've only listened to it once though, and it was with both of my kids like yelling in the background. So I want to listen to it again with headphones on, but the only song I really liked was Tempest. I felt like there wasn't enough Maynard, and I like Maynard's lyrics and his vocals the most on Tool songs. I'm not musically literate enough to appreciate a lot of what they do with their music. Maybe it's up here? I still enjoy it, but it's way above me. I didn't dislike the other songs. Like, I thought they were okay. It's like, yeah, but there was nothing on there, including Tempest, that blew me away, like Rosetta Stone and 10,000 Days, and to some extent Jambi did on 10,000 Days. And then all of Lateralis is just like one banger after the other, really. Night, the world is mine with nobody else out here. It's time. Run wild and royally cavalier. To burn, ignite. I do it for so much less. When all is made clear, there is nothing else. God damn, what did Bart do this time? What the fuck? Okay, I'm not reading all of that, but it looks interesting. Poets of the Fall, my dark disquiet. Oh, they're the guy that did like Goodbye from Max Payne 2. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear at your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. Are those the lyrics of the song? I feel like this song maybe should be playing. Did I just turn it off when I turned it back on when I hit the button again? Is it copyrighted music? Oh well. I hope that I hope that's not for a quest or anything. Huh, weird that we missed this. That's kind of easy to miss. Have you taken a look at the Code Vein gameplay? It looks almost as janky as Monster Hunter World to me. Oh, we don't talk about that here. We don't talk about Monster World here. Oh, it does look janky. I don't know if it's janky like Monster Hunter World. Not that Monster Hunter World is necessarily janky. I haven't played it enough to know. But yeah, you just made a couple enemies for life. We don't go to Ravenholm and we don't talk about Monster Hunter World. Okay, I'm sorry. I really don't know where the plant is. Where is the plant? Is it in one of the toilet stalls? He doesn't know. Thank you very much, Seth, for making all of my dreams come true. I'm just the luckiest princess today. I gotta say, it is really impressive how much of the environment is destructible. Even stuff on the wall. It's just that the game doesn't really do anything with it. Okay, that was one we got before. And there were none in here. There's no closed doors. There's nothing behind here. These ones aren't it. We looked over there twice. We did one here. We looked in there. It's not down there. It's not down here. There's not even a plant in here. Just copyrighted music we can't listen to. In case you don't know what we're talking about, in options, there's mute copyright music, so the VOD doesn't get taken down. So that's why it's on. Sorry about that. Alright, so first floor is done. Alright, now we're on the second floor. I don't think there's any in here, but let's just make sure real quick. Any plants that want to be talked to? No. It's a good option. Yeah, it is. It is a good option. I just... Preferably, I would want it that games just get a pass and it doesn't have to have that option, but yeah. Like, if it's a part of the game, it's open, I guess. I don't know. Free reign. Alright, no plants I'm seeing here. Let's look in here, even though I think we did already. Nope. Okay. Is it over there? This is one of the plants we did already, right here. Nope, not down here. Is it in there?
Is Dr. Darling's penmanship intentionally this bad?
Maybe he's trying to test our code breaking skills.
Oh, you see, is it red? You see it, is it red? Okay, no plants in here. No plants in here. Then we jumped over there. Wait, what? What did the oh, because of the fire extinguisher. All right, is it even higher up? I don't think we went this high up. Oh my god, we did it! World first. Oh, we haven't gone through there. F, I'm trying. I'm trying. Huh, they don't want me talking to the plant. What secrets does the plant have? Okay, we can do it now. This took 30 minutes.
Your chlorophyll really brings out the green in your leaves. That's all of them. But I kind of wish there were more.
Do you?
They're good listeners.
Thank you, 77 Hockey, for resubscribing for 15 months to this bullshit. Thank you very much.
Constantly changing labyrinth. You can never pass through. Dimensional research.
Metal Gear.
Every measure of security.
Alright. That's fucking cool. That was fucking cool. Okay, that's a different way that opened. Pierced aimed fire boost, astral blip. Is that all we get down here? Aw, that's kind of boring. That's it? Oh no, ashtray maze. It goes on forever. Look, it's huge. Hey, Lily.
I don't remember if you wanted this or not, but I'm just making one for me, so.
That's okay, I'll drink it. Thank you very much for the sipping sauce. Do you want to say hello?
Hi, everybody. Is Jim going okay?
Yeah, it's going okay.
Kate's next door, so.
My eyes are kind of messed up though. Contacts are kind of bothering me a little bit.
Milk a bit.
Yeah, it's
Or
okay.
you could dry from looking at the screen.
Maybe.
Okay, bye, guys.
Thank you. Okay, so how do we... I feel like I have no control on what opens. Okay, there has to be a rule. So I don't understand the rule. Is it if I stop somewhere, or can I lodge open a door? Is it time? No, that did not open. Oh, that's the one that was open from the last cycle that we did. At least it's a different environment. You're right about that. Okay, we've never gone through there before. What if we wait? Oh, this tea's really hot. Holy shit. Thank you, Hawk55, for the new sub with Prime. Thank you very much. And thank you, Blazing Mastodon, for the 713 sub. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's definitely not wait. It would have done it by now. Okay, we can't turn around the way we came. Nothing opened back there. Okay, that just opened. Nope, still nothing. That's the one we want to open, right? Okay, what if we go around the opposite way? No. Okay, I'm very close to giving up because I don't understand the rules. Yeah, that's where we have to get to. How do we let that stay? How do we get that to stay open? There's no way. No, there's no way. Okay, I don't think I can do this. Is one of our abilities like throw something at it or clear a path somehow? I don't think so. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. This is interesting though. Maybe talking to a plant will help. I can't do this yet? Really? Where's the teleport? Is it near the elevator or... Darker is higher, right? Whoops. Why bother with a gun when you have telekinesis? Because the energy bar at the top of the screen is also shared with our dash and other abilities, and you can't just do it constantly. This guy's recovering from his shield stuff really fast. Interesting. Okay, so I think it's higher for the darker parts of the map. Dr. Darling's office. Did we ever go in here?
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck.
You have to listen to which opening has the copyrighted music is coming out of the maze.
Despite
Great.
what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
Huh. I'm getting the impression that something bad happened here. Wow, there's a lot of these goddamn notes around. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not reading them all. I can't do it. Oh, it's one of these things. Nice. He was looking pretty ragged there, huh? He went full pro Jared, huh? Like, holy shit. Too busy building all those HRAs. No! Let's use the elevator. Is there fall damage in this game? I think there is, yes. But you can dodge at the last second and you'll be fine. Just like in Mario 64, you can butt stomp right before you hit the ground and you'll be fine. Or back. Does forward dashing do that? Does that break your fall too in 64? I can't remember. Outfits. We don't have any new outfits, chat. Sorry. New ability. Okay, I kind of want to keep our ability points for whatever this is. Maybe it's get through doors before they close ability. Yeah, let's just keep them for now. Just in case. We're not really struggling unless we do some side content. So where are we going now? Containment, Panopticon. Ooh, we've already been down into containment. Okay, cool. All right. The fuck doors skill tree, exactly. Thank you, Tetracycloid, for the 9-month resub. Thank you very much. And thank you, Dallas Viper 109 for the 20-month month resub. Thank you very much. 21 months. Holy crap. That's very evil genius. Alright, there's New Zealand. Alright, and Sacramento. I know some of the states. Why are some green and some red? Oh, look, it even has stuff holding it up. Neat. That's pretty neat. Oh, that one's not aligned properly. Or it's just part of the wall. Okay, so we're going to Panopticon. So let's see. North is the only way, and we should follow the signs on the door first. Let's see if there's anything down here, and then we'll go to Panopticon. This is a map of the world, by the way. Like the whole world is right here. Depending on where you're from.
Hello? I need some help here.
There's someone in here? This kind of...
Someone needs help over there.
I feel like I played this game all wrong. That I should have just ignored all the
there's a man
objectives and
down.
just wandered around. It's prepared to answer that. Just walking around. Oh, pram procedures? We're reading that. Containment cell must be properly ventilated. Inhalation of the item's smoke causes death. Item is a baby carriage. Why would that be censored? The item is a baby carriage with a black shade and steel wire wheels. Left front wheel is slightly bent, causing a distinct wobble when pushed. Item produces smoke incessantly. Smoke density varies. Smoke is generated without apparent fire or ignition source. Background. An incident in Paris in 1979 brought the pram to the attention of the Bureau. Smoke filled an antique store where the pram was being sold, killing the shop's owner. Update. Detailed records of the events leading to the item's discovery were destroyed in an incident in the Panopticon. Interviews with living witnesses were re-performed at the order of the archives and records chief. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, like it's kind of creepy, but I would rather like the advantage of the medium here. Like you can't interact with it and see things in SCP the website, but or in like a written book. But in a game, like wouldn't it be better if all these things were like the duck and you could actually find it and see it and maybe not necessarily do anything all interesting with it, but just like push around a bit and be like, oh damn, that's a lot of smoke. You know what I mean? Like. That would be more fun. Maybe you do. Maybe it's around here. It just seems like all the most interesting stuff is just something you read about instead of seeing. The SCP game. Isn't the SCP game just like Slenderman, or does it have more to do with that? Or more to do than that?
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
The clocks?
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. we followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
Huh. Oh, look at the cool like yellow symbol thing when it's recharging. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Sorry, look at this map. Look at what's here. To the west of logistics in this little tucked area that has no question marks around it, no indicator whatsoever that there's something here. There's like a quest in some interesting place called the Clocks that I'm really interested in seeing now, and there's this little thing like what the fuck? I almost didn't come through here. Okay, so we have to do something while we're here again. So hitting the bell is going to make a door open. I think it's 3 times still, right? Oh, just once this time. Okay. It's a clock. Does hitting escape make it set the time? What? Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, so there's another clock around here that I have to match the time to. 3:45. I can't use it. How many puzzles have we solved accidentally now? That's not 3:45 though. Like, that's not the right one. Okay, it didn't give me a key like it did last time. Is the door just unlocked now? No. Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't even see that clock. Okay, so this one's supposed to be 8 o'clock. No, it's at 8 o'clock, but this one is 11:30. Oh, so you don't have to be right on, you just have to be kind of close. Okay. Two o'clock. That is not 2 o'clock. Five to 6. Nope, that's 5 to 5. There we go. Okay, is that... Did that bug out, or was it a different time the first time, or... Huh.
This Wells guy can't be far.
Oh, it teleported us to the other side of the map. Interesting.
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Damn. This doorway is clock blocked. Oh, Gordon's here. Was anyone else expecting more clocks? I feel like they oversold the clocks a little bit. I was like picturing something like out of Dark Souls, but except for gravestones, there were clocks. Is this a tent? What kind of House of Leaves bullshit is this? That's a joke for a handful of you. Come to the stream with the really, really specific jokes. Ah, shit, that aren't even funny even if you get them. Okay. Hey, medic.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
Damn, he's working overtime.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood. Let's go.
Whoa, you have clearance level 9? Oh god, I hope you die. Oh shit, man. Give me clearance level 9. That's way higher than 5.
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Ooh. Oh, it's one of those things. I don't get it. Oh, it's like The Office. Okay, I don't get it. Hey guys. Where's Wells? Where's Wells? Wells, come get killed. I want your level 9 clearance score. Damn, did he just like fucking commando down here? Damn, why is it Wells director?
Think you can find a way around?
I mean, I'm kind of psychic. Why don't I just like hit it with a button? No. Wow, that button is made of like a lot. All right, so there are more clocks. It's a good good Coldplay song. I don't know, this is more like it, but I'm still kind of expecting more clocks.
So, you came down here for an altered item?
The anchor, yeah. Langston said it'd be a simple item retrieval. But the power of that thing had, I've never seen anything like it.
Now we're both working overtime. I kind of was expecting to like Scrooge McDuck in a pile of clocks. Maybe we still will. Oh, we're here already. Okay, so I was trying to scumbag skip for no reason. Oh shit, it's broken because I shot it. Sorry. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona, after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reinforming the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck route from Arizona to New York City. Damn.
That's O'Neill. Shit. No one else got out.
They should set up a gift shop with all these clocks. Oh, it's combat time again. Ah, this is more like it. Oh, we died. This is more like it. Do I have any interest in Astral Chain? Yeah, but it's hard to get the Switch right now. But yeah, I have some interest in it. Oh, let's watch it again. Wait, what? Okay, I'm impressed. I am impressed. That's impressive. Oh, it broke. Okay, so let's not get wood for the clocks and actually stay somewhat close to cover instead of just standing out in the open. When we get back to the other room. Need more time puns, one-liners? There you go, Ilsroth has one. Wow, you clocked him. Looks like he just clocked out of work for the day. Got him. Looks like his time just ran out. Bedtime for you. It's time to stop. I think that enemy got the point. Yeah, there you go. Entropic Echo. Damn, we got 3 of them.
That safe room was where the altered item cornered us. We sealed the door on the way out. We couldn't let it get out of the bureau.
I'll need to come deal with that altered item later. If I open the safe room now, Wells could get hurt.
Refrigerator supplement. Captain's log. Can you tell us why you left your building that day? I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out. Happy. The building came down while I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later, beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fall on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the accident. Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it? They'd gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off those magnets. Oh, but maybe it was better. I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with this building collapse anyhow? Huh. The magnets! The magnets, they're falling off my fridge. The magnets aren't falling off my fridge. The magnets, Jim. The magnets. Alright, weapon mods. We need to destroy some. Exclusive to Pierce, exclusive to Spin. Let's just get rid of all the common ones. Prime. Damn. Damn, I sure love doing this shit. Personal mods 26 out of 24. Okay, anything into a shield we can get rid of because we never use the shield. We don't really use C's either. Just, you know, every now and then we use C's just as a let's use C's. Evade energy cost. Okay, what are we using right now? Energy recovery speed and unlock by upgrading. What? I guess we can upgrade them too. Okay, can we get past these clocks over here? Yeah, this is definitely more like it. This is a satisfactory amount of clocks.
When it was clear,
Oh.
Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us.
Move! I want to play with the clocks.
To the motel court and went back for the others.
That was brave of you.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
What if we don't get another one until we make this one? Let's just make it. Alright, we made it. We did it. I can't take it back. Oh, damn. Pretty good. Damage while aiming. Rate of fire 41% higher. Eh. Why not?
We're not far now.
He's not gonna be in control. Alright, this weapon's pretty good. Why did chat not want me to make it? God damn it, chat. When's the Star Wars game out? Is that October or November? We got turned around. It's November. Did they release any more trailers after the E3? Because I remember we were discussing how it looked like, you know, they're only showing one level. Maybe it's because it only has one level. There was some talk about it was like kind of a Metroidvania kind of structure. I'm irrationally pissed that this guy has level 9 clearance and I don't.
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
Huh. Okay. I think he's probably deed. What do you guys think? Get your Fs ready. Let's see the Pepto-Bismol. He's alive. Personnel protection. That's not here. Where's Wells? Did I get too far ahead of him so he stopped being escorted? Did he take the scenic route? Did he need to talk to some plants? Wells, what are you doing?
Let's go.
Okay, an objective updated there, so maybe I misheard him or something. I'll take that one just in case.
Hold on. Something's wrong with him.
If he's dead now... Oh my god.
Horowitz. Oh god, no.
He's a boss. The Lost Guard, Horowitz. I'm having fun.
I should talk to Wells. Make sure he's okay.
Hey Wells, are you okay? You take this. I don't need it anymore. Level 9 clearance card.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first.
I guess his time was
At
up.
least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
Clearance item. Clearance card. Clearance card. Clearance card. Clearance card. Clearance card. Clearance card. The enemy within. What? Oh, shit. So, see what happened here? That we went ahead and then it just became really, really arbitrary and shit. Like, I have a special gland that lets me, like, sniff out bullshit like that. To the point that I've come to understand, especially through streaming, that most people don't encounter this bullshit as much as I do. So I try to keep that in mind when I write scripts for videos now, that for whatever reason, my God-given ability is that I just, like, if something in your game doesn't work properly or is janky as fuck, I'll find it. Like seriously, like, I don't know what it is, but like, all this fucking hell. Okay, so let's go to back in the area we just were. We could also go do that Radiant quest, but I don't think we want to. He won't shoot me through glass. He's not allowed to shoot me through glass. It's illegal. Dun 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 dun. Oh, he's not allowed to shoot me at all. Oh, okay. He got over it. What? Oh, it wasn't fully charged yet. Like, at the part, there's a part in the beginning of Shadow of the Tomb Raider where you have to kill people for the first time with, and they have weapons. They have assault rifles. It's quite early on. It's the first fight, and I just stumbled upon it that the first two guards that come at you in that game with assault rifles, they can't shoot you unless you move. So if you just don't move when they come out and start attacking you, their bullets don't do any damage to you for some reason, but everyone else there does. So if another guard comes out after that encounter, he can damage you, but the first two don't. It's like little shit like that. Like, I just always encounter it for some reason. Lara just stands there and just bullets just phase through her. Is the Tomb Raider reboot series still alive, or are they going to reboot it again? Not sure. In some way, Shadow is my favorite. So for me, those three games got better with every one. But I know that most people, it peaked with the 2013 one, and it got worse after that. Where's my ray tracing? My computer can't handle ray tracing with OBS on at the same time, or no computer can. Or OBS can't handle ray tracing. It doesn't really look that much different to me, though. Sorry to be a pleb, but even with it turned on, I can't really see it. As we use the software, we often start to subconsciously avoid doing things that break things really badly. That's maybe why children are sometimes really good at making things work. Maybe you have retained some of that and therefore encounter all the bugs that testers learn to avoid triggering. Maybe I have a childish mentality in some ways. Well, I definitely do, but yeah. Could be. Are we going to mention the zombie boundaries? Yeah, like stuff like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't even know that existed in Resident Evil 2. And it was, and that was something that really, really bothered me. Sorry, I haven't checked my sub list for a while, so thank you, Olodus, or Lotus, for the 11-month resub. Thank you, Ristretto, or Ristretto Chronicles, for the new sub of Prime. Welcome to Prime Time, thank you very much. And thank you, Taffboy Ow, or Taffboy OW, for the bits. Thank you very much. This looks really good. I think it looks inconsistently good. I think that the character models in this game look off. And I think there's something about the lighting in this game that can sometimes look really, really good, but also loops around into looking really, really bad as well. But I don't have enough expertise and knowledge to explain how or why. It just sometimes it looks really, really bad. Okay, so is it buried underneath all the clocks? Are we going digging?
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Because he said it was buried, so I was like, oh, maybe it's down there, but no, it was in this vault. He mentioned the vault the first time, too. Oh, just say thanks for all the YouTube videos. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that you like them. Really, really bad as compared to what? This looks fine to me. Yeah, it most of the time it looks fine, but there's just sometimes the lighting looks really fuzzy and just distracting. Especially when people are talking. Maybe it's like uncanny valley for lighting. I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge to know for sure. Overall, I think the game looks good though.
How am I supposed to get across that?
Cool, it's literally an anchor. Oh, it's just death. Okay. On outfits, I'm pretty sure I saw one the last time you were in the director's main office by the main entrance. Drop by if you have a chance, maybe. Oh, is there one you can pick up there instead of it just being given to you? I've lost my bearings. Okay, this way. Up through the clocks. Alright. I think if I get enough height, I can do that. I can get across. I don't think pits should kill you in 3D games. I think it should do damage to you and put you back to where you were. I thought that the change that Sekiro made over Dark Souls was a big improvement. That it just didn't kill you outright when you fell in a pit.
Great. More clocks.
But Sekiro is by far a more forgiving game than Dark Souls.
How am I supposed to get across that?
Okay, we'll make a bridge of clocks. Okay, I can't gain any height than I already have, apart from jumping on this thing. Oh, there's something up there. Cool. How do we get that? And one up there. What the fuck? Can we... Okay. Make a clock tower. Oh, I'm angry I didn't think of that. Well done. Yeah. Okay. Aw. Oh, it's so close. If we can stand on 2 clocks on that, I think we can make it. Thank you, S. Senny, or just Senny, for the new Silver Prime. Welcome to Prime Time. And thank you, Lemaniac, for the 22-month resub. Good to see you, Lemaniac. Hope you're well.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside. Great. More clocks.
Okay, is there anything heavier I can bring with me to stack up?
How am I supposed to get across that?
It's here. Nice. Okay. Can't pick it up though. Oh yeah, it's up. It's up all the way. It's an erect clock. No. Whoa. There's no way. We can't stack it up on here. Maybe if we could bring some other things over, we could definitely make a stack of sewing. But there's no way we're getting... I could put stuff down there and then drag it up for sure. Okay, that must be how you do it. Remember I'm missing an ability? Yeah, it's this one. This is the ability I'm missing, right? All right, okay. This can't be the way it works. You have not played Hello Neighbor, my friend. Once you play Hello Neighbor, you're never the same. Okay, I actually think it might be better if we just put this up on its own. And then jumped on it afterwards. No. Totally intentional. All right. Okay, a little bit higher. No, we lost too much height. God damn it. We lost too much height on the first dash. Okay, one more try. This is why the game will take 5 more streams. Joe, I'm not reading all the logs because it'll take too much time. Also, Joe... Let's stack a fucking piano case on a fucking wall so we can get across a pit that we're not supposed to be able to cross yet.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside. Great. More clocks.
You don't understand. If I can get over there doing this, I'll be so happy.
How am I supposed to get across that?
And everyone in the chat will be like, no way. And I'll be like, yeah, I did it. I did it. I got up there. Let's get the other one here too. Are you thinking about streaming Fire Emblem Three Houses? No. I've never played a Fire Emblem game before, and I don't know when I'm going to start. Maybe one day far in the future, but not really my series, sorry. Thank you, Railstone, for the 22-month resub. Thank you very much. Thank you, Falco951, for the 6-month resub as well. Joe ... And thank you, Swart, for the new sub with Prime. Thank you, Swart. Okay, how's best to do this? I think the closer we are, the better. Okay, is that good enough? It wasn't last time, right? I'm afraid I'm gonna knock it over trying to put this one on top of it. Maybe it's good enough. Are we gonna play Catherine full body? Almost certainly, yeah. Yes, we did it. Okay. Oh, all right. Yes! 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 We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh shit, is this a boss? Defeat the... No, I'm not even supposed to be here. Quick, I need to make a stack. This looks pretty cool. Is he spitting out clocks? Maybe I should have shot him there. Yeah, he takes damage when he's in that mode. Okay. Okay, this is kind of dull. Does he do anything else? Oh shit! Oh, that hurt. Okay, so he finally did it against us, and we weren't even looking at him. That sucks. I get over there for all that healing? There's so much healing over there. I don't think I can make it. Fuck it, we're trying. Yes, we made it. Yes. Yes, we did it. Oh no, we're gonna die on the fly back. I'm not even kidding. We're gonna die on the fly back. Oh, wait, can I get up here? That would be safer. Oh, fucking hell, man. Okay, that's safer now, right? We can totally make that. All right, we did it.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
All right. What did that give us? Black rock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. Description: alter effect. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with a wooden stock. Surface is rusted in places. Weighs 3,789 pounds, almost as much as 2B. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. This sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically something horizontal feet and something vertical feet from the ass of the anchor. 4/25/1983, Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at something AM EST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, something oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during someone's entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within 1 hour of another. Ranger something has been declared MIA, presumed dead. Huh. Oh, that... We don't get an ability from that? Huh, okay. How do we get to those? Oh, I know. We... Okay, is there anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, I hope me breaking the game like that was entertaining, because I live for shit like that in games sometimes. Thank you, EJ20T, for the new sub of Prime. Welcome to Prime Time. EJ20T. And thank you, Enyo, for the 6-month resub as well. Thank you, Enyo. And we immediately die out here. Okay, hiding in the bathroom. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, we died. F, F, F. We still get the anchor kill, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. That's pretty much it for the stream because we're over 3 hours. However, because I did fuck around a little bit, let's go find Dylan and then we'll stop it there. But if there's like a whole section above logistics that ends up becoming like a wild goose chase, we're gonna stop it. But let's go see if we can find Dylan at least. Damn, we have a lot of ability points. I wish I could just click on the map to travel. Did you know that the melody you're singing was originally written by Russian composer and stolen by Metal Gear Solid composer without Kojima knowing? That's why it was changed for Metal Gear Solid 4. I did not know that. Is that true? That's a shame. I really like that that song. Thank you, Ship Go Sync. It matches what we just did. Thank you, Ship Go Sync, for the 4-month resub. Wall of Honor, in memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of all humankind. We honor their sacrifice. I like it when games have things like this that you can actually read. Medical wing. I'm gonna die trying to get this kill 5 enemies using melee 1. Oh, we don't have clearance level 6. Whoa, that's not good. Oh, now we have clearance level 6. Huh, is this where we dropped down earlier from the other place, or no? Maybe not, I think it's its own map. Just turn into a cup and go through. Prey was so good. I hope Prey gets a sequel. I've heard it sold a fair amount. It was just like a grower and not a shower in terms of sales. If you'll forgive the crude comparison. But I hope it gets a sequel. Oh shit. Whoa, what's doing damage to me? Maintenance major targets. Oh, they don't have a wind up for that. They can just like start spewing. Makes sense. Okay, so stay away from them. Turned into Doom for a second there. Oh. There's a needle kind of construct flower thing on the other side of the room. Alright. The irony of asking for a Prey sequel, though, yeah. They'll probably announce it, and then it'll just come out with Prey, and it'll be something completely different. It'll be a MOBA. Okay, so next time I die, stream's over. Or we find Dylan. Or I realize that I'm on a wild goose chase. Prey the card collection game. Prey the lunchbox. So where did more come in here last time? Okay, they're coming from the right. Do you think Pierce will attack enemies through other enemies? I don't know. Does. Confirmed. I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. I sure wish they would have introduced this enemy in a, you know, a way that isn't just like across the room and it looks like the other enemies. Like maybe while like you're in here and it's shooting like really obviously at you through the glass that it can't break or something. Like I don't know. Like this isn't dip. This is the flat area and it's just right here shooting at you through the glass the whole time. Like that's kind of. I think you guys get it. Personal mods full. Now back to the good part. Let's get rid of all the 2s now. Weapon mods are full too. Mean. I wonder if we get inoculated to the poison down here. Change my active upgrades. They're underleveled. Yeah, they probably are. What are we using right now? We're using health and energy recovery speed. Health recovery element pickup. I mean, that's actually pretty good, isn't it? Getting more health as we pick it up. What would be better? Evade energy costs. I don't really feel like I'm ever like low on energy for that. Energy recovery speed is actually pretty good. Oh, we have a level 4 of that. Okay. And these ones are fine. These ones are level 4. What are some games you're planning to play after this? I think we're going to try Greedfall next week. I think Control, this is going to take us 2 more streams. If we run out of Control, then we'll pick something else real quick. Maybe we'll try the Code Vein demo, or there was like a little game I wanted to try on Steam that just came in early access called Undermine, just things like that. We'll do like a quick stream of just 1 stream of a game like that, and then we'll play Greedfall all next week, I think, unless it's terrible. If it's terrible, we won't play it.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
He is the Hiss. And he's hissed off from being stuck in a cell all this time. Have you heard of Outer Wilds? Yep. We'll do that at some point. Right now, I don't want to commit to playing a game that a lot of our viewers are going to care a lot about until we can do streams that are like 5 hours long and almost every day, which is going to be after The Witcher's done. I'm going to take a little break from video making. I'm going to stream for a bit. The oldest house.
We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power. An ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note.
So we made it our base.
Details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
We're all the oldest house. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. If we ever come in here and we get to open these doors and go outside and it turns out we've been still in the oldest house all along, I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, so there's nothing out here on the counter this time. It's upside down. All right. Upside down clock. I'm not seeing anything to interact with. So let's go hit the button again. All right, I don't think this is the same room. Did the other room have a fan in it? Maybe it did. I remember the TV on the wall. Maybe it's the same painting. The radio is on the window. Okay. Okay, there's nothing else to interact with, and that just flips it back over again, right? Okay, so this is the change. So I guess we go back to the first room now and it's done something. Oh, now it's right side up. Okay. Oh, it did have a fan. Okay, good. So does she only have powers because of the house? Not necessarily. She and her brother Dylan lived in a town called Ordinary, which is just like someone was jerking themselves off when they were at that. And it's called the Ordinary event when almost everyone in the town died, apart from her and her brother and maybe someone else too. All the adults died. And they took her brother, but they didn't take her. Fine Dylan.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Watch your step. Speak with the Panopticon supervisor. Okay, I'm smelling a wild goose chase. So I think next save point we're gonna stop. I really want to keep these streams around time.
Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have
Are you
hiss
20 or
everywhere,
70?
numerous cell breaches and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for
objects
this.
of power, and
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden.
Didn't another character have a scar on their upper lip like that?
Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart.
Damn.
And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am.
Do you think if an OOP gets loose, they just say oops?
Dylan's in there.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Oh, the snub.
Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything.
No, I
it's
haven't even
just,
moved.
You know, an ongoing concern.
Okay, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Datapon wants a save point.
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Oh, thank you, game. Check if the director's office is an outfit at the end if you have time. Hopefully I'm not being obnoxious by mentioning this again. Okay, we'll go back and find that, and then that'll be the end. All right, so director's office. In central executive. Greetings, Joe. Allow me to describe to you some complicated feelings. Just a second, I finished watching your Xenoblade Chronicles playthrough, and as the credits started rolling, I noticed a fascinating detail. Apparently, in the Japanese dub, Rex is voiced by Danganronpa V3's Kochiki voice actor. Now I'll forever associate the two with each other. Unfortunately, this is not a lie. I don't know what to feel. It was poorly judged. Really?
Oh,
damn! How'd you pull that off?
Everything in a made-up gibberish code. Fucking Marshall.
No his followed you in, right?
Okay, how do we get to the director's office? Someone said there was one around here. Is it? Or is it in the director's office? Good game, Joe? It's okay. It's It lost me a little bit. Oh, is there a quest from her now?
What's the connection?
It was really interesting to start, and it lost me a little bit, but now it's kind of getting me back again. I'm interested to see where this goes.
You know where to find me.
I wonder if other species would verbalize these
Welcome back.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything around here. We already used that once before. All right, how do we get to the director's office? Down through executive affairs. There we go, director's office.
Suits lasted as long as they have.
He's off. We're all in this together.
This is not the director's office. So does it mean we go down here and then go to the right? Kochiki. Some great level of detail there, yeah. We will never stream Danganronpa again for the first time. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Okay, I'm not seeing any... Oh, there it is. No. Oh, holy shit. I'm not seeing any outfits, sorry. Is it... Am I being blind, or... Is it in a different place? Did I get rumbled? Misled? Poorly judged. That's alright. Okay. Maybe it's, there's a different trigger for it. Turn left down here. Okay. This is Twitch Plays Control. Via a monkey operator. Here we go. I'll be your monkey. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Very monotone monkey. Jump. Left, left. I guess you could say oops. Thank you, Sidbor, for the 14-month resub. Thank you very much. And that's it. Sorry for going a little over. But yeah, I'll try and keep it at 3 hours. But thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Same Joe time, same Joe channel. And yeah, so then we'll go Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe we'll fuck around less tomorrow and try and finish it because I really want to get this done this week. And then we'll probably play Greedfall next week, I think, unless someone has a better suggestion. All right. So see you later. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.